Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Dragon's Dogma. I am your host, Alexander Frost, and this is Episode 8. Now, when last we left off, we were making our way to the Way Castle, so we could go on ahead and take that, what was it? That item, that thing, the Hydra's head, to Grand Soren. Now, we were almost there before we were attacked, and it seems awfully dark. Let me see if I can improve that a little bit. Oh, that's better. Still looking like something of a junior grade hero, but it will improve. I am going to have to get a new, definitely get a new pawn at some point. Now, at this Way Castle here...
Follow this road north and we'll hit Grand Soren.
Yes, indeed. There is a There is a rift stone up ahead, so if I feel the need to change my, my pawn, which I do, I can, but I won't do that on camera. I don't want to bore you guys. Hello, Miss Mercedes.
I trust you rested well, given the hour. The arisen arose late this day, eh?
Now, hey, now, that's not fair.
We make for the capital, men. Like as not, the cart will draw beasts along the way. Stay vigilant. Keep close, arisen. The Duke will have no use for you dead.
Now, to be honest, I feel no worry. I mean, the enemies we face here will not be as troublesome or dangerous as all that.
I feel more familiar with this quest now.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
Quite the grand structure. A way castle, perhaps.
They all have something to say, but as you can see, much like any escort mission, we just need to stay close to the cart and we'll do fine. Now, can I actually climb onto this thing? Let me find out. I don't think so. That works too. I will ride this oxen all the way to Grand Soren. That's just how he is. Now, it's not so much a long way to Grand Soren, but it is long enough.
Even goblins can be a threat.
Yeah, I know what to do with goblins. They're not as dangerous as all that, honestly. Why are you attacking the oxen?
This pass is a nest for every manner of foul. Fire! Lend thy kiss!
So the basic idea is we just need to escort the cart, you know, make sure the oxen doesn't get killed so we can continue onwards and just defend the cart, really.
No man can say from where they will strike.
Those
A bird
are harpies. This is why we need shield strike, shield summon. They do not like fire. The best way to kill them? Oh.
Keep it aground.
Well done. Unfortunately, this game lacks from any kind of lock-on feature. The trouble with harpies is they like to put you to sleep. Best way to stop them is to light them on fire. Stops them from flying for a bit.
Strength in numbers arisen.
If you're feeling kind of froggy, you can actually grab one in flight and hang on to it. Not always the best of ideas, but it's interesting to watch. See if I can make it happen here. Well, I don't have very high jump.
Have we the means to shoot it down?
We must keep it aground!
I have no idea what just happened here.
We have triumphed.
Now, I noticed in a previous video, some people asked, how do I earn Rift Crystals? That is one way to earn Rift Crystals. Some enemies will randomly drop them. The other way is to let your pawn get hired. Now, as I had said before, your pawn, in this case Silvaria, will be hired by quote-unquote other Arisens in other lands. In this case, other non-player character Arisens. So every once in a while, she'll come back and she'll have a few basic items and a few Rift Crystals. This is the game's way of letting you have those crystals and not miss out on it, so that you don't absolutely have to play online. But if you actually do play online and have people, real people, hire your pawn, you'll get far more rift crystals. Now, I'm not sure what happened. I don't know why I was able to latch on to that
The pass
harpy
is
like
treacherous,
that.
Master. Watch.
So I should have just latched onto it and dragged it down, not do what I did. You know what? I don't even know why I picked this thing up. Let me put this down over here, out of the way.
A fiend with a woman's form.
Come on now.
To shoot it down.
With flame's caress.
Hold still. Aha!
I've learned a new way to fight.
I've learned new.
It lies low. Our steel will serve well.
The whole point of this is that she can't hang on to me. I'm too heavy.
I draw its attention.
It's also a good way to just tick them off.
It's within.
Wolves? What the fuck? This is my favorite way of dealing with a harpy. Pick it up, and then throw it off a cliff. Except that that wasn't enough to kill it.
I set it.
I got this. You want to kind of throw it off into the ocean, or just throw it as far as you... There we go. Really? Still alive? Damn. Well, I suppose we should get back over there and help.
Keep well clear of those fangs.
Normally, wolves don't appear here in Moonsbit Path. They only appear here during this mission.
Take my fire.
They're a slippery target.
Yes, I did that on purpose.
Get it. Never forget. No way we could have lost all that.
Indeed. Easy peasy. Hey, I bet you there's something up here. Aside from a little Granzis herb. No, that's it? No, not much. But yes, there is a cottage up ahead. And we are rapidly going up in level, which makes me happy.
Keep watch for falling rocks on the path ahead, Captain.
So many. A woman?
Strike when it alights.
Don't worry, I got it. If Rook would get out of the way.
Strength in numbers has risen.
Ooh.
A fiend with a woman's form. No. They hold the advantage.
No, they don't. We got this.
Come!
Take my fire.
I'll draw its attention. Tis within.
So harpies can be difficult, but not really. I mean, it's easier if you have a bow and you see them coming from a distance, because then you can ping them from afar. Especially if you have a bow that's enchanted with fire, because fire is good.
Rock
Fallen
slide!
rock bars the path.
The path diverges.
Yes, that rock that you saw up there, some rocks will fall, others will not. Now, I'm not going to go up to that cottage because there's really nothing in there for us right now. So, for the time being, we'll just advance on as we are and just kind of watch for falling rocks.
Behind us. Stand clear.
Behind us.
Don't stop. We're exposed here.
Yeah, this is not a good idea.
Wasted time. As you wish.
Yeah, that was a good idea, guys. Let's stand under rocks. But this isn't ample time to show off what happens if your pawn gets critically injured. You have a chance to save them.
I was clumsy. No! They hold the advantage! I'll go at once.
Fortunately, this only happens to, well, fortunately and unfortunately, this only happens to them. If you fall in battle, you don't get the opportunity to be picked up again, unless you have an item called a Wake Stone, which we don't. Now, we are over halfway there. I mean, we are almost through.
Shadows.
Yeah, it looks like we lost a few soldiers. I'm not sure. Come and get it, ladies. Beardo doesn't discriminate. Ouch. Alright, I am in bad shape. I need to eat something. Because I don't want Beardo to die. Let's see. How about a Hospit juice? Hospit sauce? I don't want to waste anything. Well, that's pickled mushrooms. That'll do.
Don't allow them.
Move, Rook!
Fire is made to rule.
And press onward.
That's all. Huh. Barely
What's
worth the
that?
effort.
What is this? Gather point, okay. Oh boy, a skull. Believe it or not, that skull will be worth the effort.
Treacherously steal.
Oh, that waving flag. I thought we were under attack.
What sort of place is Grand Sword? I am eager to see it.
We'll see it soon enough, Solaria.
Goblin!
Gentlemen! No! What are you doing? Oh, it's just letting me know. Well, did I at least get to throw that?
The creatures come! Overwhelm me!
Watch for a goblin ambush at times.
Nope. Not get either of
I
them.
hate ice and fire both!
Hey,
Now, attack!
gladly.
Did it!
That's all. Barely worth the effort. Hold them long!
Relax. Beardo's got this. Check it out. Now, if it had been on the other side, then we might have had something to worry about. Thanks for spawning right next to me.
Like fire!
Goblins move
Ow.
against that foe.
Now, attack!
Leave it to us!
It's a clusterfuck in here. Alright, so far so good. Was that Wormwood sap? Alright.
Anytime.
We're not far now, men. Keep
Oh, there's some.
marching.
Yeah, we're almost there.
This place must have seen a ferocious battle.
We did. But yeah, the You are a moron, sir. The triple tied together barrels like that cannot be picked up, only exploded.
Come this far safely.
Careful!
Stay vigilant till we're in Grand Soren's gates, men.
Canyon floor is an
Wow, I insta-killed him.
Easy mark.
There's no way we could have lost to that.
Strength in numbers.
There are more still. Ow! I forgot about the one in the bush. Oh, he's already dead.
Goblins hate fire!
I'll strike the fallen.
Take my fire!
There are no more, Rook. Relax. We're in the clear now. You know, I'm used to looking at this in HD, so I can't tell, now that I've got it on normal definition, I can't tell if it's supposed to be midday, or if the sun is going down.
We are nearly there, men.
I grant you fire blaze!
Wait, not done yet.
We have triumphed.
That was a waste of time.
No, I don't think so. Now we just have to worry about bandits.
Armed bandits risen. Attack in quick succession.
Ah, great, I hit level 10.
Learned a new way.
I've learned the range. Counter after they strike.
It's over!
Now, because I think it is getting darker, I can't quite tell. I'm going to go on ahead and activate this,
They attack in quick succession.
just so you guys can see more easily.
Triumphed.
Strength
All right.
in numbers arisen.
We're doing well. Yeah, it's definitely closing in on nighttime.
Seems all roads lead to Grand Soren.
Yeah, I can hear the crickets now. And before long, any of my pawns who have lanterns will automatically put them on when it gets dark enough. So I will not be heading back to help Kina, sorry. Not today, at least. Every time I see that name, I think of Quina from Final Fantasy IX. You know what I'm talking about. The he, she, it thing. So from here, it's a pretty easy run. I mean, I don't think I see any more enemies.
Who knows what lies in wait? Best proceed with caution.
There's nothing left. Beardo chooses to ride the oxen the rest of the way. And I'm like using up almost no stamina because I'm not being shaken around. I'm actually standing on top of it instead of clinging to it.
Is great. Between his duties as sovereign and the worm hunt.
Yep, Silvaria just put hers on. Now, once we hit Grand Soren, I am going to call it a night, in as much as I'm going to just, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm just going to rest at an inn for the night. Then we're going to actually start preparing to go and help Kina, because I know she's in trouble. But before we can do any of that, we need to finish this first.
We've arrived. Well done, men. A Hydra's head is a fine prize. His Grace will be pleased with the Corps' work. Walk proud through these streets, men. We are heroes to the people of Grand Sorin.
They're all asleep.
Good. Rest up, men. This way.
Oh, that was nice of them. We got to spend the night for free.
I'll make for the castle directly to offer my report to His Grace. I'll have word sent for you, friend. Pray, sojourn in the capital a while.
I will.
To the castle, men! Step lively!
Fortune smiles upon me. Well met, Sir Arisen. I am called Mason, if it please you. Now you're come to the capital a conquering hero, you'll be needing aught to do, eh? My word to you, begin with the pawns. Inquire about them here in Grand Sorin. Their kind's woven tight into the fate of the Arisen. If you know your destiny, know them.
Well, isn't that nice of them? Now, unfortunately, I had originally planned, I'm pretty sure I told you guys this before, I had originally planned on leveling Beardo up in a very, very specific way. And, you know, you get the whole level bonuses depending on which character class you are. I wanted to switch Beardo up to being a warrior, which is a step up from a fighter, once I hit level 10. But as you can see, it was in the middle of a quest when it happened, so I couldn't very well do it. And the only place I can actually change my vocation is here in the capital. So I'm a level off, but it's still doable. So here's how it's gonna fly. First and foremostly, I'm gonna go here. Oh, they didn't restore my health. Well, not all of my health, anyways. Oh, okay, they did restore my health fully, but then I leveled up, so then I ended up getting a boost to my health. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna push Beardo into being a warrior.
I feel familiar with this area now. This inn can serve as the hub of our journeys.
The rest of the video is pretty much going to be making preparations, is what it's going to be. Now, I know what it is we need to do here. They've given us one extra thing we can do here, which is to change our vocation.
Take care you aren't soaked in water.
Yeah. See, there's money in that fountain there. And since they look for items, they'll hop into it and get money for you. The thing is, if you get soaked in water, two things happen. One, if you have any lanterns lit... hello. If you have a lantern lit, it will ignite, or it will go out, and you'll have to reignite it. And the other thing is you become drenched, and when that happens, you become more vulnerable to lightning and ice. The same way you become more vulnerable to catching on fire if you're covered in oil. Only I think you're equally vulnerable to lightning, whether you're drenched in oil or covered in water. Because either you get lit on fire or you get super electrocuted. On the plus side, though, if you get caught on fire, throwing a flask of water on yourself or on someone else is a good way to ignite the flames. Douse the flames. I will get my words right. So firstly and foremostly, user.
Are you the Arisen the men of the Corps speak of? You've a plainer air than I'd expected.
Thanks.
Forgive me. I spoke poorly. I simply imagined the sort of figure pulled right from legend. Pray, allow me to begin anew. I am Asalam, and this is my inn, though we deal in a number of trades here. I hope this is the first of many visits, sir. I am at your service.
I should note that Aslam is also one of the quote-unquote love interests you can have if you play a female character. However, just like, I want to call her Melody, I know that's not her name. I'll just call her the orange chick, because she's the orange shirt. By helping her, you know, just to help yourself, but by helping her, she defaults to becoming your love interest as the game goes on. Whereas with Asalam, by interacting with him, giving him items to keep in storage, and doing business with him, he will become more and more friendly to you until, as a female character, he ends up becoming your love interest, even if all you've ever done is just business, even if you've never given him a present ever. Which is kind of silly, but, well, it is what it is.
Oh, you wish to learn of the Pawn Legion?
No, that's not what I said.
Then the shortest path to the answers you seek leads west from here. There you'll find Grand Soren's Pawn Guild. It is a gathering place for their kind. Just tell the sentries you have business with the guild. They'll let you past. Have your pick, any you like.
First and foremostly, we're going to store all the items we don't need. First, I'm going to go on ahead and put away, let's see, what all do I have? Intervene, I will... Well, that's like a remedy, so I'm going to hang on to that. I'll hang on to that, and the pickled mushroom juice. In fact, I will hold on to all of it except that. I will store... No, I will sell that. Let's see. The skull, I will hang on to, because there will be a quest much later in the game where I have to collect skulls. I know it sounds crazy, but there it is, and you have to get so many of them. All of these items I can put away, so just in short order, put them away. Away, away, all of it. In you go. Now, I don't think I picked up anything else along the way, so let's check everyone else's inventory. Looks like Silvaria picked up a few items. Put those away, thank you. You know what? I will let you hang on to that. You, on the other hand, I need you to give that up. And I also need you to give up your lantern, Rook. Sorry, buddy. In fact, I need you to surrender everything. Same with you, Ilda. If you picked up anything, I need you to give it up.
What will it be today? Have your pick, any you like.
Second, we need to change our vocation. From here, we can now switch to any of the available classes. We go with being a fighter, of course, strider, and mage, but then the second-tier classes. Warrior uses longswords, hammers, and so forth. Very high on the attack skill, but as you can see, they have no secondary skills, so I can only keep 3 skills equipped at a time, which seems kind of silly, but a lot of these attacks are actually pretty damn powerful. Ranger is the advanced form of Strider, and focuses more on long-range combat than the Strider, but both are equally as powerful. And then the Sorcerer, which is essentially magical artillery, whereas the Mage has a wide array of skills available, healing, boosting abilities by enchanting weapons with flames or attacking with magic. The Sorcerer is all about offensive power. They have no healing skills at all. So while they're good, they're not great. The Mystic Knight is a mix between the Warrior, or I should say the Fighter, and the Mage. I'd originally planned on switching to this class, but it's not as good as I had thought it would be. First of all, you have to use these ridiculously oversized magic shields, which just look gaudy and do not look good on your back like that. I just do not like that. Secondly, you cannot use magic and a sword at the same time. you have to have a staff equipped as if to cast it. So there is no, I'll just use my one hand to cast fire on my sword and my allies' swords and then fight. The only way to do that would be to equip a staff, enchant it with fire, then put it away, equip a sword, pull it out, it's still enchanted with magic, then fight. It's kind of clunky, and it had potential, but it's not as good as I thought it would be. The Assassin, my character of choice, allows you to use both swords and daggers, shields, and bows. It's just an awesome class overall. There's nothing wrong with it. I love it. It's my favorite class, and I will be going to this much later. And then, of course, the Magic Archer, which uses a mix, which lets you use a staff, dagger, and a magic bow, which is a special bow just for them. It's an okay class, and I might switch to it later. I'm not sure. The thing I should tell you, though, is that pawns cannot become Mystic Knights, Assassins, or Magic Archers. Why? I don't know. But for the time being, well, I probably should pull this up while I'm thinking about it. I have to wait for Microsoft to load. I didn't think I'd be getting this far this video. I have a plan for how I want Beardo to grow. The essential plan is that from level 1 to 10, he would be a fighter. Then from level 10 to 20, he'd be a warrior. Then from level 20 to 30, he'd move up to being a strider. From 30 to 40, he'd be a ranger. From 40 to 50, a fighter. And then finally, once he hits level 50, we move into the assassin territory. That way he gets a nice big boost in HP, offensive power, and defensive power. As for Silvaria, I'm not sure what I want to do with her. For now, though, I think I might actually turn her into a mage. Just to have the extra healing ability. For now. For now. Or I might have her stick with fighter. I don't know. But for right now, I want to go ahead and switch Beardo to being a warrior. It's going to cost me 1,000 discipline points, but once I've unlocked the class, I can freely switch back and forth between them. It costs me nothing to switch back and forth. Silvaria, you have more than me. Wow, I am a little... wow. I'm not sure about making her a mage right now. As a matter of fact, I don't think I'm going to make her a mage. I think for the next 10 levels, she's going to be a sorcerer. Here's my reasoning. Silvaria, in Valkyria Chronicles, is definitely more a high-powered attacker than she is a defender. She doesn't heal any of her allies. She just flat-out fights. So I think sorcerer would fit her better. Now here's the thing. We gotta change our equipment. Not all equipment can be worn by everyone. In this case, since I'm a warrior, I can still wear some of my stuff. Alright. I can still wear that. In fact, it looks like I can still wear all of my equipment. It all translates between the three classes, which is good. I just don't have a sword. Silvaria, on the other hand, can only wear so much. I know she can't wear any of the heavy armor. So I'm going to have to actually go and buy her some better equipment. So to that end, actually, the thing I should do, before I go and buy more equipment, I'm going to go ahead and start learning everyone new skills. So for Beardo, he doesn't have much available right now, but that's because he's just starting as a warrior. And then Pommel Strike. Ooh. The other thing to note is that because the longsword is so heavy and so unwieldy, that if you miss your first hit, you reset to your neutral stance. You don't keep slashing, so you have to actually land the blow to keep going. That's just to keep you from falling off balance. Ooh, what's this? Oh, well, I'll get more points and then I'll be able to buy it, so it's okay. Now, what abilities do I want to give you? It looks like for now you don't have very much. Just basic attacks. Frazzle, which is ice, ironically, instead of lightning. Levin, which is lightning. Let's see, if I can give you Fire Boon. Let's give you everything. And what is this? Greatly reduces magic damage sustained in magic attacks. That's pretty helpful. Even if you're not a sorcerer, that's a useful thing to have if you get hit with a high-power magical spell. Yes, I wish to change my embedded skills. Oh, I already have a skill, something called Savage Lash. Well, I don't know what's what yet. And I can't change them around just yet, which is fine. Let's see, you already have Ingle, which is fire attack. I'll go ahead and put Frazzle and Levin with him. What is Miasma? It creates a putrid fog that poisons anyone who steps into it. Now, I'm not real big on poison, so we're just going to go ahead and put Fire Boon, Ice Boon, and Thunder Boon. Those obviously being imbuing weapons with fire, ice, and lightning, respectively.
What will it be today?
Nothing else, good sir.
Come again soon.
So,
I've learned.
yes, I know you have learned. Let me double check to make sure I can still extermination, and then examine the well, lost and found. I can still look for Kina. Here's how it's going to go. I'm going to, in the interim, go on ahead and go to the trouble of hiring 2 new pawns, which I will have to wait till I'm actually out of Grand Sorn to do, because I need to get to a different Rift Stone. I'm also going to go on ahead and re-equip Beardo and Silvaria with new equipment, and then we will make our way back towards Cassidy so we can complete the extermination mission and search for Kina. So, until next time, everyone.